Hey Aries, welcome back. Don't forget to click that like button, guys. I have some really good news for you here. Looks like something is going to work in your favor. I'm hearing some kind of judgment. Now, this could be a spiritual judgment, does not have to be in the courts, because every time we hear judgment, we automatically, think of courts. No, I feel like this is like a spiritual judgment that is coming out where the universe is siding with you. Um, and something is about to get righted. Something is about to get righted, and I'm hearing you and your family or your household is going to be so happy. No stress. Right now, you might be going through a depression. Maybe you've been depressed, and it has something to do with finances. Okay, it can also have something to do with a relationship, possibly a third party in a relationship. Okay, um, does not have to be romantic. It could be platonic. And it looks like you've been going through a very severe depression. Okay, and the whole thing about severe depression, that might just be for one of you. Okay, the other, for everybody else, you might just be, stressed out, depressed. You can't do the things you want to do. Finances is really tied up at this time. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Making ends meet could be very difficult, right? Well, things are going to turn around. The thing is that what I'm hearing here, Aries, is that it's up to you. It's up to you. That's what Spirit wants you to know. It's up to you. You can be depressed or you could get up and do something. You, it ends when you decide. That's the thing. So, for you who has been going through this severe depression, maybe you've been letting your house go, dishes are piling up, you don't feel good, you're not taking a bath, not brushing your teeth, not taking care of yourself, or you're struggling to take care of yourself. Okay, so if you are taking a bath and you are doing these things, you're struggling to do it. It's something that's really hard for you to do on a daily basis. Okay, I'm hearing that it's over when you say it's over. You have more power than you realize, and that's what Spirit wants you to know. You have more power. It's all up to you. It's all about how you look at things. Your the way that it kind of reminds me of this woman. She was at a park. She was trying to do van life, I think, or car life. I forgot which one, but she was trying to do something like that. And she was hanging out at the park, and she was like complaining, and she was like, "Oh my God, it's so boring here. There's nothing to do. I'm just sitting here. There's just a couple of moms walking around with their kids and playing with their kids." And it really is all about her perception, the way she was looking at it. Because she could have easily got on her phone, same thing that she would be doing at home, right? What would she be doing at home if she was at home right now? She'd probably be watching YouTube. She probably would be, doing something else, like maybe reading a book, right? All the things that she was complaining about, she could do in her house what she was doing at the park. Like, not everything, but I mean, like, there are some things that are private, but, majority of the things, like if she was going to watch her, YouTube, she was going to be on her phone playing video games, whatever, she could have done it there, you know? It's all about how you look at things, right? She was doing it because she wanted to save money. And I'm going to tell you something, a lot of times when things that I know or see in my personal life or things I've seen on YouTube comes into a reading, there's a similarity, there's a parallel into the reading. So maybe you are doing van life. Maybe this is for one of you. You are doing van life, you know? Anyway, Spirit is saying it's all about how you are looking at things, your attitude toward things. And this thing about being depressed, it ends when you change those things, when you decide to change your perspective, how you see it, how you feel about it, you know, the way that we talk to ourselves, because that's how you got yourself in this mood. Okay, you got yourself in this depression by the way that you were talking to yourself, because you were feeling like things were unfair, and maybe they were unfair, right? But once you say, okay, you accept it, like, okay, life's unfair, because that's what I do. I always say that. When things don't work out for me, I'm always like that. So I know how this works. You know what I mean? Personal. I have personal experience in this, what Spirit is talking about here. And what I always say is, okay, life's not fair. No matter how bad things get, I say, okay, life's not fair. You know? And once I say that to myself and I acknowledge it and I accept it, life's not fair, things are going to happen, my attitude toward it changes. Yeah. And it works. It really does work, guys. Okay? So, once you change your perspective, once you decide that you're done with being depressed, once you decide that the way that you're living is not working out for you, things are going to change. It's how you live your life. Something about the way that you're living your life is not the life that God wants you to lead. Okay? Maybe you eat out every day. Okay? And this might be for one of you. Maybe you eat out every day. Maybe you eat out 3 or 4 times a week. And Spirit is saying you need to stop doing that. All right? Look at your bills. This is from me, not Spirit. This is from me. Look at your bills. You know what I mean? See what you can cut out or minimize. Right? And if you can't, then just accept that you can't. Right? If you just cannot find another way to do something, to succeed, to get what you want, then just find another way, right? If you cannot cut out on your bills, find another way. That's what Spirit is saying. But, yeah, you got something good coming in here, right? It's really up to you when you want it. That's what I'm hearing. This good judgment, this celebration, this justice that's coming in for you, I'm hearing it's there for when you want it. It's giving me this energy of somebody who's possibly living in car life, right? You're saving money, you're putting money aside, right? And it might be depressing, it could be lonely, it could be nerve-wracking because you keep moving around, you don't have stability, it's kind of hard, But the thing is that it's the way that you look at it. You could look at it like, okay, I'm a warrior. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to save my money. I'm going to get out of debt. You could look at it like that and be like, pump yourself up because you could do it. Now, if you are stuck in a rental, right, and you're like, Ninja, I can't budge. There's nothing else I could cut out. That's it. Another idea that you could do, if you're inclined to, is get quails. Even if you're in an apartment, you could have quails. Quails will give you eggs. You can grow mushrooms. Yeah. You don't need light for mushrooms. You could grow mushrooms. There you go. You got eggs, you got mushrooms. It's a beginning, right? You could start raising your own catfish or tilapia. You could get an aquarium. There's things that you could do for yourself that'll kind of give you some independence where you can start growing your own food. These are just ideas I'm having, guys. These are just ideas I'm throwing out. But this is the idea that Spirit is. This is an example that Spirit is giving me to tell you, so you can come up with your own solutions of how you could solve your own problems. Now, I know toilet paper costs a lot of money, right? The Amish and the Mennonites, if you don't know, what they do is take old rags, right, and then they use them. If they use them for the boom booms, they throw them away. They don't wash those. But if they use them just for the TTs, then they go ahead and wash them, bleach them, soak them, and then clean them real good and rinse them out real good and reuse them, right? They use old rags like that. They don't buy toilet paper. Can you imagine if we could have all the money that we have spent on toilet paper? Between me and my daughter, when I think about it, because maybe I should, I don't know, maybe I should do this, but yeah, when I think about it, I spend about $20 a month on toilet paper for me and my daughter. 15 to 20, somewhere in there. And yeah, because we stay home quite a bit. We're in the country. There's not much out here, guys, so we stay home quite a bit. That's why. If you don't stay home quite a bit, you more likely don't spend that much. But yeah, we spend about 50. I think about $15. Yeah, I said 20. No, more about $15 a month on toilet paper. And can you imagine? That's what is that? That is 180 dollars a year. $180 a year I've spent on toilet paper. Wow. I'm learning something here, guys. $180 a year. Can you imagine if I would throw that money on the stock market? Yeah. I think there's something here Spirit wants you to see. And me too, guys. I'm learning too. As y'all are learning, I'm learning as well. So we're all learning. Yeah, that's an idea, huh? That's one thing that has popped into my head. Okay. Um, just trying to see if Spirit is giving me anything else. I guess not. But there's things that we could do, right, to change our situation. You're not hopeless. And once you go ahead and accept that you're not hopeless, okay? Because even though you feel you're hopeless, it doesn't mean that it's true. And that's the thing. And I think that is where the depression is kicking in. You get depressed when you feel hopeless, when you feel victimized. That's when you get depressed. When you feel like there's no way out, when there's no end game, there's no better tomorrow, right? That's when you start feeling that way. This is why Spirit wants you to change things today. Do the things that you could do to change your situation today, right? You could turn off everything in your house. I used to, I still do, but I'm not doing it right now because it's summertime. But I used to, before when I would leave my house, I would turn off the breaker to everything in my house, even my fridge, freezers, everything. And yeah, it worked. I would turn off everything when I was gone. And I used to also, when I was home, I used to also turn off the breakers to each room except for the kitchen when I was home. And I didn't turn off the kitchen one, and I didn't turn off the kitchen one if I was going to be away for a long, long time, like 8 hours. Then I wouldn't. I would leave that one on. The kitchen one would be the one that stayed on. But everybody else's rooms, dining room, restroom, everything else got turned off, right? And you know what? I saved a lot of money doing that, guys. You'd be surprised how much electricity you use when you're not there. Really. And then there were periods when I started just turning off the electricity like that and just leaving the kitchen one on, even when I was home. And I ran an extension cord from the kitchen to the living room so I could watch TV in the living room. And yeah, it worked. And my electric bill went down significantly, you know. I would do that right now, but I can't because this heat is too hot. It's too hot to do that. But these are tricks of the trade that you could do, guys. We're not powerless. We're only powerless when we believe we're powerless. It's all about in our minds what we believe, right? And that's why Spirit is saying here, it's over when you say it's over. It's done when you say it's done. You'll find happiness when you're ready to find happiness. It's really up to you. It's about how you see things. So like that woman who was complaining at the park. If she wasn't happy at the park, then why was she there? Go to the mall. Go somewhere else. I mean, there's places that are public. There's public beaches. There's lakes that she could have gone to. I mean, there's so many interesting, beautiful things that she could have gone to, but instead she chose to sit there at the park and complain. You see what I'm saying? It's all about how you look at things. So she was trying to make it seem like she was, like she was a victim of circumstances and she couldn't pay her rent and she was stuck at the park. And no, she wasn't stuck there. She had a vehicle. It was just the way she was looking at it. Why didn't she go to the beach? That would have, if she wasn't happy there, go to the beach, go to the mall, go to Walmart, go hang out over there, go buy yourself a drink at the, how most Walmart has a restaurant in there, right? Like they'll have Subway or Wendy's or something in there. Go hang out in there. Get on your Wi-Fi and chill out. A lot of times they have free refills. She could have done so many other things. Libraries. Why didn't she go to the library? There's plenty of books and DVDs and, you know, it's all about how you look at things. That's the thing, right? Anyways, that's what Spirit wants you to know, okay? It's all about you. It's when you decide, and this good judgment that's coming in, it's when you decide to take it. Because it's literally sitting right there, ready for you. And it's all about, like I said, the decisions that you make, Yeah. Okay, guys, I think this is just going to be a quickie. I'm going to go ahead and give you your angel numbers, just so you know there is going to be somebody around you, or there is somebody around you that's watching you. They're mad because they're not getting paid here. Okay, you got the 6 of right here. See if y'all can see it. See? They're mad. They feel like they're losing out on something. There's somebody here. I don't feel like this is your energy. Actually, I think this is somebody else. A Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Okay? Who's around you, who feels like once this judgment comes in and you accept it, this person's going to feel left out. Totally left out. Because you do have the 5 of coins, the 3 of cups in reverse. Yeah. Somebody around you is watching you. But it's all about the way that you look at things, guys. You do have Spirit on your team. I just want you to know. And you are protected, just so you know. Because you do have the Hierophant coming out. You do have this. See? King of Swords there. So, it's all about your judgment. Anyways, 55. It says substantial changes in your future. Embrace the change, a need to overcome your insecurities, and let go of your fears. I am evolving. Maybe that's why you're feeling so depressed. You're evolving. When you're evolving, it can be a stressful situation. You can go through emotions, intense emotions, because you're changing, you're evolving. And you might be doing things differently than you've ever done before. And when you're feeling forced, into changing, you can get depressed. You could feel trapped. You could feel pushed, It's different when you want to change. When you really want it, you're willing to go out there and do it. It's different than when you're getting forced into it, right? So for one of you, you might be feeling like you're getting forced into changing. And that's why you're getting depressed. Part of it, 24 is coming out for you. It says you have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balance, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. I am generous. Maybe that's what's going on. This person over here feels like you should be generous to them and you're not going to be for whatever reason, okay? And that's why they're watching you and giving you the stink eye. Yeah. Anyways, guys, write this down in the comment section. I am generous. I am evolving. Yes. So, guys, now that the heat wave is here and we're all enduring it, how are y'all doing? Are y'all drinking your water? Are you taking care of things? Do you still have electricity? Or don't you? If you don't, let me know. Where's the blackouts at? So far, right now, I'm good. I still have electricity. Thank you, God. I still have electricity right now. So I am able to run a fan and, you know what I mean? Got things going. So trying the best I can to stay cool. But let me know what y'all are doing, guys. Don't forget the birds, wild animals, stray animals, right? Catch me in the next one. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.